we're out here. This was a good meeting spot, halfway point. This is Ryan with Tajfun, and you brought for us today the RCA 500, and this is a mobile unit on this big deck over trailer here, which is pretty sweet. Why don't we do a little quick walk around, and you can tell us about this machine.
At the heart of all of our processors, they're designed with the capability of being able to run off of a farm tractor with a 3-point hitch.
Okay, yeah, I actually see
Yeah,
that.
so you can see the 3-point hitch is still very visible and very much part of the chassis on this unit. RCAs with the joysticks, you can sit there, the controls are very intuitive. If you want to make the log go toward the saw bar, you push it in. If you need to back it up, you can back it up. When you're ready to cut, you pull the joystick to you and it'll cut. When you're ready to split, push it away from you. This machine is also outfitted with automatic adjustment for your wedge height. So every time it clamps the log, it takes a reading off the diameter of the log and will adjust the wedge height for a center split. Now you can either turn that feature on or off right here on that knob. But I can still, if I need to tweak it a little bit, I don't even have to take my hand off the joystick. I can raise or lower my wedge height right there off those 2 yellow buttons. When this is raised up, nothing works. You have no functions. Everything is cut out. To re-engage everything, when you shut it, still nothing works. I have to hit that green button to reactivate everything. Now another neat feature about this, you notice the adjustable hard stop in here. When the log comes up and comes in contact with that hard stop, at a predetermined length that you want it cut to, that hard stop will drift away about an inch or so. You can control the live deck from right here. So everything right there, that deck is controlled off of this. The conveyor is controlled right here. This will sweep 15 degrees from center left or right. So you can windrow a 16-foot dump truck or dump trailer conveniently without having to reposition the truck or trailer. I can also raise this conveyor up. I can adjust the speed of the conveyor from right here. Pretty much it.
All right,
You ready?
All right, so you mentioned 38 horsepower Kohler.
Yep.
And I guess that's the only power plant option that you guys are working with, right? There's no diesel options or...
So no diesel.
Right.
We do have a 3-phase electric motor that you could put on there if you wanted to. This is the RN 1500F for folding. This will hold, if you're in 16-foot wood, this is going to hold pretty close to a cord on there at a time, maybe a little bit more than that.
So when we were unpacking this and setting this up, one thing I noticed is the conveyor extends.
Yes.
Can it be run in a shortened position, or can...
Yes and no.
Okay.
You can run it in a shortened position. You could just remove a couple of sections, bolt them back together.
Okay,
So,
but this does also swing, which
Yep.
is nice. I know the Dyna that I rented was just one position, and I had to constantly move the machine. But with this, with that swing, you can make a really big pile of wood before you've got to move the machine. And then wedge options. I know today we ran the 8-way, but you've got 4, 6, 8, and I think you said 12 as well, right?
and 3 different patterns of 16, but we don't recommend those in hardwood.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So, very capable mobile unit with a lot of flexibility in terms of what kind of wood that you can produce, especially with that wedge set. All right, well, Ryan, thanks for showing us the machine, and maybe we can connect again in the future, get one of these machines to my yard, and we can put some wood through it.
Absolutely, for sure.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Phil. Appreciate you.
Yeah.